Check 1 2. Check check. You sure are noisy over there, Scrappy Doo. Alright, looks like we're live. See if the sound is working.
Check 1 2.
Yep, sound is working. Alright. So earlier, we got this game started. Let's go ahead and fire it back up, and we'll restore to, I think it's wish start, but let's go ahead and look at the instruction page real quick. Back up, back up, back up. Postal clerk in a small seaside village. You deliver a strange envelope to a magic shop and discover an old woman's black cat has been kidnapped by the evil one. And when you leave the magic shop, you find yourself trapped in a nightmare world. Alright, so we just left the magic shop. And we just found out that this old lady her cat has been kidnapped, and she wants us to get verbose. And she'll give us the stone if we rescue her cat, evidently. So it's good morning. It's actually good evening for me, but Caesar CJ. Let's have a look. Alright, I think I'm back. Alright, are we back for real this time? Either OBS is messing up, or my internet just dropped off a couple times. Alright, let's try this again. Anyway, I'm stuck in the fog. Hopefully that was the end of the internet hiccups. If it does it again, I'm going to try restarting OBS first, but it probably is this rural internet. It's usually pretty solid. What the heck? I'm stuck in the fog. Alright, let's restore to the same place. Maximum verbosity. And let's see if I can use the map to get out of here. Alright, I'll see if I can use the map to get back down. So, where are we at here? We're at the cliff edge. What map am I looking at? So I want to go down, north, and west first off. Down, north, and west, and then down again. I don't know if this is going to work. And then we want to go south, east, and down again. All right. South, east. The can rattles in your hand. Now that's interesting. And down again. All right, that worked. Okay. That did work. You can use the map to get through the fog. A sudden gust of wind dissolves the fog and clears your vision. You're at the bottom of a cliff that rises up from the north bank of the river. A gnarled tree, stripped of all its branches, stands nearby. A vulture perched on top is watching every move you make. I don't remember that vulture being there before. The vulture's steady gaze makes you uneasy. Well, I decided that I guess I'm going to head for that tower. That used to be the post office, so... Oh, isn't that wonderful? Well, in any case, I'll go west. And it looks like I might have some trouble going south, but we'll try it. So go west. What the frick? The vulture spreads its wings and soars away over your head. Wait a minute. This used to be a different... Whoa. This is way different than the beginning of the game. This is the north side of the Witchville Bridge. Sheer cliff walls rise abruptly. A path wanders east along the shore of the river. A rickety toll gate has been thrown up across the entrance to the covered bridge. A hand-painted sign is nailed to the middle of the closed gate. Standing near the toll gate is an ugly gnome-like creature. A less original story would probably refer to it as a troll. Well, I'll read the sign. The childlike scrawl is hard to decipher. With a little imagination, you can make out the phrase, toll bridge, 1 gold coin. Oh boy. What happens if I try to open the gate? Okay, the toll gate is now open. The troll slams the toll gate shut. Ask not for whom the troll tolls, he hollers. Let's examine this troll. How about just regular troll? The troll is staring back at you stupidly, and in my inventory I've got a metal can. Aha! Well, I don't know what else to try, so let's try it. Let's give the can to troll. The metal can rattles as you hand it to the troll. Yummy, he exclaims, peering at the label, then greedily opening the lid. Yow! As he opens the can, a real live live rattlesnake leaps out. It squirms out angrily for a few moments, turns to hiss at the troll, and slithers out of sight. The metal can clatters to the ground. A scream of terror echoes off the cliffs as the troll runs away across the covered bridge. Interesting. Because that was just to play one of those joke things when we were inside the magic shop. Now a real snake comes out of it. Let's see if we can get the can. Examine can. What happens if we close the lid? Go ahead and look. Open the gate again. Wow, this is really different than... Let's read the sign. You're in a covered bridge that spans the Witchville River. The sign hangs on an arch overhead. Entering Witchville. Curfew begins at 6 p.m. Boot patrol on duty. Violators will be jailed. You can hear the tramp of marching boots. To the south. I wonder what time it is. And it's after 6. So, would appear I'm getting thrown in jail. South. This is the south side of a covered bridge that spans the Witchfield River. See, this town had a different name before I went to this magic shop too. This is all just freaky, weird, and I'm still lost as hell in this game. Paths lead off to the east and west. A road leads south to the village. The night is filled with rhythmic thunder, and a platoon of gigantic leather army boots marches into view. It's the boot patrol. What? The frick? You are immediately surrounded, tied, gagged, and dragged before an especially tall boot. What are these, like empty boots? Empty giant boots? What the frick? What have we here? He hisses out after curfew. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I wonder what Sergeant MacGuffin will say about this. You're thrown into an especially smelly boot and carried, kicking and screaming, to the lobby of the police station. Sergeant MacGuffin glares at you as the boots dump you on the floor. What's this? He demands impatiently. A nightcrawler, hisses the tall boot, giving you a vicious little kick. Outside after curfew. Shall I feed it to the sharks? Sergeant MacGuffin shakes his head. Later. The tower wants all prisoners held for questioning. He turns back to his work. Cell 3. Now I'm in a jail cell. You're locked inside a damp, uncomfortable jail cell. Its thick steel door and stone walls offer little hope for escape. The only furnishing is a hard bunk against the wall with a thick blanket on it. You see a violet note and a metal can here. Alright, get can. Has anyone in the chat played this game ever? Does anyone know what the frick is going on? Get no. Let's go ahead and save and call it jail. Open can. Okay, so the can's still empty. Close can. Examine blanket. The thick blanket doesn't look very sanitary. Examine bunk. The bunk doesn't look very sanitary. There's a thick blanket on it. Look under bunk. There's a dark, narrow hole in the floor. So that looks like I can go down. Let's see if we can read the note. Open note. Oh. It might know what I'm talking about if I spell it properly. But the violet note isn't addressed to you. Alright, it's not going to let me do that. I gotta kind of be in a certain kind of mood to play them. But I do like these old text adventures a lot. This one, I'm just totally lost. I have no idea what's going on here. Like I said, I didn't play this one in the 80s. Or something like the original Zork. It's just, I'm way too familiar with that one. I've played that one way too much. I wonder what happens if we just wait. It looks like we're going to go ahead and go down, though. Let's see what this map... And normally we'd have to make our own map. Get blanket, move bunk. Try that first off. I got points for that. Huh. Do we got to move the bunk out of the way to go down the hole or not? Okay, you've moved the bunk away from the wall. There's a dark, narrow hole in the floor. I guess we'll go down. You'll never get into the hole holding all that stuff. Oh boy. So what do I got to drop? A thick blanket, a violet note, and a metal can. Well, I think I've already used the can, so I might as well just drop that, right? Or I wonder if I can put... I wonder if that's like a can of holding. Alright, let's try drop can first. It hits the floor with a rattle and lands on your feet. You can hear an agonized cry from the corridor outside. Try to go down again. Okay, so that does work. If I drop the can. Well, I'm going to go ahead and restore. And I'm going to see if I can use this can as a bag of old holding. And our inventory, alright. Right, cool retro term is, I was gonna play a little bit of Reefer Island, which that whole game is one giant red herring. And you just pretty much have to ignore all the side quests. There's a couple of them, although I never did figure out how to get full points out of that game. I don't know if you can. But you can't use frotz because it's in TAD. You got to use gargoyle. And I was, I want to use frotz and cool retro term. Let's find an old Infocom game I didn't play. So let's open can. Put note in can. There's no room. Alright, so there's the answer to that question. So we can't use the can. We can't use the can for a bag of holding. Well, as a thought. Alright, so drop can. Get blanket. Move the bunk. And down. Alright. You are in a dark underground chamber. Long tunnels wander away to the north and west. Faint light is streaming in from a narrow hole overhead. Which one of these maps do I want to look like? Okay, that's the one from the jail cell. Oh wow, we can, it looks like we can maneuver around pretty good. So we can go to Lookout Hill, to the open grave, or to this other little place. The Grew's Nest. Oh, that doesn't sound very promising. Alright. First off, alright, let's go north. Oh no. We need a light source. What is a Grew? Does this game... To ask about something, you ask character about... Alright. Ask character about Grew. Okay, I see. Never mind. So this, if this was Zork, it'd give us a description of a Grew, but it's not going to do that here. Let's go back south. Huh. Alright, so it looks like if we go this way, there's the light source. If we go here, there's the light source. But trying to get to this Grew's Nest, it doesn't look like there's a light source. So, boy, that cricket's loud. Let's see what's to the west. Pitch black. What the frick? Alright, let me try west and up. See what happens. There's no exit that way. What? Well, this map isn't helping much. Oh, south. Go west and south. Try that. Okay, that worked. You're at the bottom of an open grave surrounded by 6-foot walls of dirt. A dark hole is visible on the north wall. If we go up from here, with great difficulty, you manage to climb out of the open grave. A copse of willow trees makes this part of the cemetery look really spooky. Narrow lanes wander south and west. Open grave nearby, freshly dug with a tombstone erected next to it. As you glance around, you notice luminous ribbons of mist darting among the tombstones. The air is filled with sinister voices. Let's try reading this tombstone. It was blank before. Oh, it has my name on it now. Son of a bitch. How did I guess that was going to happen? The tombstone next to the open grave has your name on it. The luminous mist suddenly condenses into a cloud of eldritch vapors, circling you like sharks. They wisp your face with ghostly fingers and whisper dreadful secrets into your ears. Oh boy, so what should we do? Well, I still have this note. I'm going to try to get to this, what used to be the post office and is now the tower. And we'll see. We'll know what's. So go south. Uh-oh. You are in a creepy corner of the Witchville Cemetery, surrounded by silent tombstone. An iron gate opens to the east and a narrow lane wanders north. Giggling with mischievous glee, the eldritch vapors clutch your legs and cover your eyes with their luminous hands. The ground falls away beneath your feet as the foggy fiends lift you high above the treetops, scatter your possessions, and carry you screaming into the night. Oh boy, what just happened? You come to your senses, empty-handed and aching all over. We're at the lighthouse. This is where the river empties. Yeah, right. I can't top free my way out of this one. Oh. A path leads west along the riverbank. A broken down old lighthouse, barely 10 feet high, stands on the shore nearby. Perched on top of the lighthouse is a pelican, watching you through half-closed eyelids. Huh. So what's up with this pelican? It's a fat old bird with a droopy beak and half-closed eyes. How about the lighthouse? It's really just an automated beacon erected by the town to impress tourists. There aren't any entrances or openings. Perched on top of the lighthouse is a pelican, watching you through half-closed eyelids. The vulture is circling high overhead. So which way can we go here? A path leads west. I guess we'll go west. Rocky path. You are on a rocky path that leads east and west along the banks of the Witchville River. A shimmering trail leads south into a dense forest. Alright, I don't know what to do here. So should we try to get to this tower that used to be the post office? Or... What? I'm going south. That looks like the beginning of Zork. Interesting. As you walk along the shimmering trail, you feel a vague sense of disorientation, then a shock of recognition. It is the beginning of Zork. What the frick? West of house. You are standing in an open field west of a white house with a boarded front door. There is a little mailbox here. Open mailbox. Opening the little mailbox reveals a leaflet. The edges of the little mailbox are beginning to twinkle. Read leaflet. You have to be holding the leaflet to do that. The little mailbox is engulfed in a sparkling aura. Tremors of anticipation run up and down its length, and the air sings with magic. Alright. Get leaflet. What the frick? I've got the leaflet. With a gentle pop, the little mailbox pulls itself out of the ground and cavorts about the grass like a happy rabbit. This is freaking weird. Oh, this is cool. It seems to be a junk mail ad for a primitive computer game. The canceled stamp on the leaflet is too faded to read clearly. The little mailbox notices you and snaps its teeny lid with joy. It makes a silly clump, 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 clump sound as it hops to your side and rubs lovingly against your sleeve. It's acting like a cat, but it's a mailbox. This is just weird. It's the strongest little mailbox you've ever seen. We're west of a White House. What happens if we go east? Or let's try open door. Front door is securely closed. You can hear the tramp of marching boots to the north. Let's go. Now go north. Don't want to get caught again, do we? Wait. As the house disappears into the distance, you get the distinct feeling that someday you will pass this way again. You're in a rocky path that runs east and west along the banks of the Witchville River. A dense, impenetrable forest borders the south edge of the path. You can hear the tramp of marching boots to the east. It sounds as if they're coming this way. Well, let's go west. This is the south side of a covered bridge that spans the Witchville River. Paths lead off to the east and west, and a road leads south to the village. A dead branch is lying on the ground. What are you doing, meow meow? What are you doing? Yeah. Meow meow meow. Alright. Let's go ahead and get the branch. What am I holding now? Oh. Whoa, I've got the mailbox with me too. What the frick? So this little mailbox is jumping around and following me. This is just weird. Alright, let's go south. Head towards the tower. This is the northern side of the Witchville Rotary. A road leads north towards the river. In the corner stands a broken down old church. It looks as if it hasn't been used for years. Go south again. What the frick? Oh, that's right. I dropped all my stuff. It's all over the place. Because the spirits got me. Or what the frick ever. You were standing in a circular park, surrounded by the Witchville Rotary wall. Converge from 4 directions on a neglected marble fountain filled with greasy water. A statue stands in the middle of the fountain. Let's examine this statue, see what it looks like this time. Heroic commemoration of a very evil-looking old woman. And I've got a mailbox hopping around following me. This game is freaking weird. And since I delivered that note to the old lady at the magic shop, it's like I'm in the upside down of Stranger Things. Alright, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm still exploring around here. I have no idea what's going on or what I'm supposed to be doing, other than we've got a kidnapped kitty to rescue, evidently. What are you doing, speaking of kitties? What are you doing, meow meow? Let's try, I think it's more like a, it seems to me it's more of a, yeah. I think that's more of a noise, the mailbox is. Alright, let's continue south. South side of Witchville Rotary, a road branches south towards Post Office Hill. The Witchville Public Library, once famous for its museum of local historic artifacts, stands in a pitiful state of disrepair. Alright, let's keep going towards the tower. I do have a note, right? I think I still have that note. Uh-oh. You are outside the cottage of Miss Voss, the former town librarian. The road turns north towards the village and bends upward to the summit of Post Office Hill. As you approach the cottage, you are greeted by the biggest hellhound you've ever seen in your entire life. It charges across the street, roaring angrily and showing its sharp, bloody fangs. You can smell the hellhound's hot breath as it roars. Huh. Do I go up from here? Oh boy, I'm stuck. The map is saying west, but we got dotted lines. So, the question being, try east. Won't let me near the cottage. West. Won't let me go that way either. Inventory. A dead branch. And whoa! Oh, that's right. I dropped the note. Will it let me go up? Oh boy, I just died. The Hellhound won't let you go that way with a savage leap. The Hellhound lives up to its bloodthirsty reputation. Looks like the story's over, but don't despair. Interactive fiction lets you learn from your mistakes. Your score is 29 points out of 100 and 133 moves. Do you want to restart the story, restore a saved position, or quit? Huh. Okay, I'm going to restore back to the jail. Maximum verbosity. Drop the can. Get blanket. Oh. Get blanket. Ah! Learn how to type. Move bunk. Go down. Let's try north and east. North, east. Alright, I got eaten by a grue, so that's not the way to go. Restore. So it looks like I need get blanket. Drop can. Move bunk. Down. And our map says that we want to go let's try west, north, and up. See if I can do that. Or actually, north and then west and up. Northwest up. Let's see if that works. See if I can live through that. North, west, up. What? The stump is closed. Open stump. That is weird. Lifting the hinge top of the stump. A tree stump with a hinge top. What? This game, yeah, this is like the upside down of freaking Stranger Things. This place is freaking weird wherever the hell I am. A stump with a hinge top. Lifting the hinge top of the stump reveals a round hole leading upward into the moonlight. You can hear the tramp of marching boots outside, so let's wait for the boots to go away, hopefully. Time passes. Listen. The moment you hear nothing special. Alright, let's go up. And I'm on Lookout Hill. Yep. It is really weird upside down mojo. And delivering the... I don't know if... Yeah, you were here for the earlier stream. Delivering the letter to the lady at the magic shop got us here. Everything turned dark. And it is kind of like the Upside Down in Stranger Things. And this is a game from the 80s. And like I said, I knew nothing about this game. I hadn't played it before. I somehow missed it in the 80s. And I had no idea it was going to remind me of Stranger Things. I'm also very lost and confused here. You're standing at the summit of a high barren hill. Looking east, you can see Witchville Village. Nestled among the trees, a narrow trail winds down the north side of the hill towards the river. Crowning the hill is the stump of what must have been a very large and majestic oak tree. An opening in the stump leads down into darkness. A horseshoe is lying in the grass near the stump. Well, we are going to obviously need the horseshoe later. What do we have anyway? A blanket and a note. Huh. I wonder. I wonder if I get out of the graveyard soon enough. If I can get to what used to be the post office that way. If I don't fart knock around. Because it was almost like there was a time limit as to how many turns I could be in that graveyard before I got carried away to the lighthouse. And why do you get carried away to the lighthouse? And it's like I'm in the future or something, because all this stuff, like the library with the museum, is just now a run-down place. Still don't know how to get to the cottage. Well, so where are we now? At Lookout Hill. And I don't know where the stick is right now. Is it still up there by the tree? Well, I don't know why, but I think before I end this stream, I'm going to try to float on the stick if I can find it, the 6-foot long stick. See if maybe I can float to the Misty Islands. So let's go north and then east and see if this branch is here. Alright, so north, east. There's the branch. Get the branch. Alright, this is where I got. Let's go west and south. Alright. They're in the sandy shore of the lake. A road heads east towards the village. Another runs north along the edge of the lake. Looking south, you see the closed iron gate. Misty Island, its outline shrouded in fog, is visible far across the water. You see a narrow pit near the edge of the lake. Animal tracks are visible in the sand next to the pit. First, let's see what happens when we try to go west. You probably drown in the lake if you went that way. A rusty click draws your eyes to the iron gate. You watch as it slowly creaks open, all by itself. Alright, throw a branch into lake. The dead branch disappears beneath the surface of the lake. Okay, that's not a way to get over there. I guess I'll go down. You can't fit into the pit. It's too narrow. Examine tracks. The animal tracks emerge from the lake and lead to the edge of the pit where they disappear abruptly. Well, since the gate's open, I guess I'll try to run to the hilltop. See if I can get to this post office and deliver this note or not. I don't know what else to do. So we go south. Yes, I want to go into the cemetery. All right, let's try to hurry up and get out of here before this mist gets me. So I want to go east. Oh boy. South. Whoops, I hit down by accident. North. And so where am I now? So I can go to the jail cell, or I can make it the Lookout Hill. I die if I try to go to the Grew's Nest. I'm going to try going south again. South. Up. Alright, so check the map. South and east. Hopefully. Let's try to get out of here. South. East. And we're back at the... Whoa! We're at the cliff bottom this time. Okay. I'm really lost now. What I am going to do is try to get back inside that magic shop. So, where's this? So we want to go up, west, north, up. Up, west, The steep trail seems to have disappeared with the fog. So we can't even get back up to the magic shop anymore. Oh, wow. South. South again. Get the blanket, I guess. I am so confused. All right, so all right, south. There's a okay, enter church. At least we get a candle. You're standing inside an abandoned old church. The aisles are littered with debris and bits of colored glass. Everything is coated with a thick layer of dust. A lighted candle is visible in a nook near the exit. Let's get the candle. All right, a light source. I've got the candle. What the frick? A voice from above begins to proclaim something, but a burst of static drowns out the solemn words. Looking up, you notice a speaker in the ceiling emitting sparks. Let's examine the speaker. It's burned out. Listen. Nothing extraordinary. Let's exit church. Alright, we got a candle now. So, I haven't checked out the theater either. But now that I have a candle, I want to go to the underground and check out the Grue lair. So let's go north, west, up. See if we can get to the Grue lair. North, west, up. Down into the tree trunk. In. We want to go into the stump. East. Alright, I'm back. I don't know what's up with the internet tonight, but I'm trying to get to the Grue's lair. And then I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. So I should be here, and if I go east again, that should take me to the Grue's nest, according to this map. Let's go east again. Grue's nest. Aha! Now that I have the candle. You have stumbled into the nesting place of a family of grus. Congratulations. Few indeed are the adventurers who have entered a gru's nest and lived as long as you have. Everything is littered with rusty swords of elvish workmanship, piles of bones, and other debris. A closed refrigerator stands in one corner of the nest, and something, a small, dangerous-looking little beast, is curled up in the other corner. The only exit is to the west. Hope you survive long enough to use it. Snoring fitfully, the little beast turns away from the light of the candle and faces the wall. Yeah, they don't like light. Well, let's see what's in this refrigerator. That doesn't understand a word that isn't spelled right. I don't know what a refrigerator is either. The light inside the refrigerator goes out as you open it. Opening the refrigerator reveals a bottle and an earthworm. The little beast is stirring restlessly, looks as if it's about to wake up. Get bottle. Oh boy, I think I just died. With a toothy yawn, the little beast opens its big red eyes and blinks at you with surprise and fear. It opens its slavering jaws and emits a hideous, plaintive wail that reminds you of a subway screeching to a halt. A very large creature, equipped with slavering fangs and wearing a calico apron, lurks into the nest. Its mother instinct overcomes its overwhelming fear of light, long enough to devour you. Well, I got 29 points and 138 moves. Let's go ahead and quit. I am totally lost. But there's been about another hour of wandering around this game. Before I come on and do this again, I'll try to figure out what the hell's going on. I'll try to, hopefully, things are really weird, but hopefully next time I'll make some actual progress. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully with better internet.